Welcome back to another episode of Communicate with Nate. That's right. Guys, it is so great to be back with you today. I want to talk to you about a really cool subject which interests me a lot, Philippine languages. So buckle your seatbelts, hold on to your cattle, because we are about to go on a little adventure. Come with me. All right, guys, I'd like you to go back to around the year 2200 BC to learn where Philippine languages came from. In around 2200 BC, something interesting happened. A group of people called Austronesians sailed for the first time that we know of from the southeastern coast of Taiwan down through the BATANIC and the Philippines archipelago. This group was very special because they were the ancestors of not only the Filipinos, but they were also the ancestors of many of the people throughout the whole Pacific Islands. This group of people over time would not only populate the Philippines, but also they would disperse through the Philippines and out through the Pacific Islands, through Indonesia, Malaysia, and Polynesia, as well as Melanesia. They first went to the Philippines from Taiwan. When they got there, were they the only people there? Nope, there were another group of people there, which are often called the Negritos, which was from the Spanish language. And these people already lived there, already had their own languages. However, all of the Negritos actually eventually adopted Austronesian languages. Now, all Philippine languages can trace back to 13 different language families, 13 different branches. Let's go through them really briefly. Please let me know in the comments below if I mentioned your language. Also, let me know if I didn't mention your language, because that's important as well. Okay guys, the first group is the BATANIC language family. That is in the Batanes Island. This place looks like Scotland or Ireland. It's really interesting. It's located between Taiwan and Luzon, northern island of the Philippines. There are 4 different languages spoken in that area, such as Ivatan. Did I say that correctly? Then we have the northern Luzon languages. These include a lot of different languages, such as Ilocano.
Naragsak ka?
Jay Hakot Challenge.
And Pangasinan.
Marakap ya agos kay namin kababayan. Naisa ya background ng Shaq singarang ko at Arbin.
Then we have the central Luzon language family. This family includes Sambal and Kapampangan.
Nagako conception.
Kapampangan mo na mo pala, pwede naman pala.
Di ba? Kapampangan nyo. Ikaw hindi
Mga nanggawa ko kuya.
Dapat tanggalan mo ni pangatali, pangabuknul.
Then we have the northern Mindoro language family. It's also called the North Mangyan family, and it includes 3 different languages. Next we have the most prominent language family, which is called the Greater Central Philippine language family. Now this includes most of the major languages of the Philippines, other than Ilocano. It includes Tagalog, different Bicolano languages, and the Visayan language family. This family also includes the Palawan languages. It includes the Subanan languages in Mindanao. The Danao language family is also included. This is very prominent. It includes Magindanaon. It includes Maranao. It also includes Iranon. Also included in this, surprisingly in the same group, is the Manobo language family, as well as the Gorontalo Mogondo language family. Now this one's interesting because those are actually in what's Indonesia, northern Sulawesi. So those languages are part of the Greater Central Philippine language family. And it's thought by experts that that family actually probably replaced a lot of earlier languages that were spoken in the Philippines. Now there are a few more language families we've got to cover, and these are the remaining language families that cover the other languages of the Philippines. These languages are not Greater Central Philippine branch members. These are other primary branches of Philippine languages. So we have the Ati language, spoken on Panay. We have the Manide Alabat family. We have the Kalamian family, spoken in Palawan. Let's not forget the South Mindanao language family, or the Bilig family. Now this actually includes languages such as Tiboli, Teduray, Bagobo, and Blaan. These languages are all included in the South Mindanao or Bilig family. Now the Sangiri family is also a group of languages spoken in northern Indonesia that are also considered part of the Philippine language branch. Another group is the Minahasan family. This is also spoken in northern Indonesia. Lastly, guys, there is a language called the Umiray Dumagat Agta language. It's an Aita language spoken in northern Luzon. There is one more language that is considered its own branch. It's called the Klata language. Klata used to be part of the South Mindanao languages, but it's now been reclassified by some as its own branch. All of these languages are spoken in the Philippines and they are cultural treasures. These are languages. Watch my other video on language versus dialect, but these are actual languages. If you're Filipino, you should be proud that through your country sprang up many other languages throughout other Austronesian languages, such as Indonesian, Malaysian, Samoan, Hawaiian, Maori. These languages are all thought to have sprung from a common source called Proto-Austronesian way back a couple thousand years BC, and you are part of that heritage. And so be proud of it. You should be proud as a Filipino. Anyone from any Austronesian country, you should be proud of your language. It's a really cool heritage. These were people who journeyed across the sea. These are people who were voyagers, people who discovered how to sail using the stars, and who had a culture of their own, a religion of their own. And many still practice native religions and native practices, such as in the Cordillera Mountains, in Luzon, also in Mindanao. Here are a few examples of some words. You can see how they're all similar. Look how cool this is. If you compare the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in Proto-Austronesian, you can see it's very, very similar in these other languages. It is important that we preserve these languages. Don't just allow English to replace your language. It's great to speak English, but never forget your native tongue and pass it on to the next generation. Your kids and grandchildren will thank you someday. If not, I'll thank you. Anyway, guys, if you like this video, if you found it informative, please like and subscribe, share it with your friends. Let's go on another linguistic journey another day. If you're Filipino, maraming salamat sa inyong suporta sa aking channel. If you're Bisaya, salamat kayo sa inyong suporta sa aking channel. Hiligaynon, salamat kid sa suporta nyo sa channel nakon. Thank you guys so much. Let me know if you have a subject you would like me to talk about. I would love to hear about it, and I would love to make more videos of stuff that you guys are interested in. We recently hit 6,000 subscribers. I'm very grateful. Thank you guys so much. Let's continue to make cool content together, guys. Take care.